Hello, my name is Frankey Da. Some people call me Frankie D, but my salon is 7 Hair Salon, which was originally Hello Hair. I had to change the name from my father. He originally founded it in 1974. And yeah, it's just a new brand now. It's an offshoot, retaining a lot of the integrity of Hello Hair, the fun, but a little bit more modern and kind of evolved salon. 7 Hair Salon is the longest thriving salon on Yorkville Avenue. There could be 1 or 2 shops or salons, old school, still, there, but on Yorkville, we are the longest thriving salon. We retain our edge because we're not a homogenized salon. We are actually a place where you can hang out, be yourself. We'll do our work without any pretentiousness, any shallowness. Some people just like hanging out because it's a fun place to be. We do our best work. We give good prices, and we're like that little oasis, that little gem inside that kind of pretentious. I was gonna say urban thing, but yeah, we're a little oasis in the desert. I worked with my father. I was 6 years old when he opened the salon, and I kind of like just fell into it. Working with my dad, I guess you can probably imagine it's got advantages and it's got disadvantages. I had the father and son dynamic within a professional setting, which created some problems, but it was fun. It was I kind of goofed off a bit, but then had of course he was always my father, and it was just a weird dynamic, but it was fun. I got away with murder and things I shouldn't have gotten away with anyway. If my father never did this business, I wouldn't even have thought of it. Never mind, I wouldn't even have done it at all. It was there. He was joking. He was flirting with all his clients, well, women, I guess guys. I don't know, but it was fun. He had money in his pocket. He was fun. It was flirting. It was good. So someone give me some of that, right? And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I always wanted to be a rock star when I was a kid. So, wasn't the fireman or the teacher. It was like rock star. So I play guitar. I play kitchen cupboards, whatever makes a sound, it's gonna get abused. I mess around. I'm self-taught, but I have fun. I like recording stuff. I'm good with my hands. I write, create. I'm basically an artistic guy with some kind of a mental thirst for knowledge. The skills that I needed to get into the salon were to go to school, which I did. I went to Marvell. I don't know if that's a plug there. But he taught me a lot. But what I really learned most was hands-on interaction, people coming to me with different ideas to try to force yourself and to kind of get creative and figure out what to do and how to do it. And then later on, I would learn the proper techniques that were tried and tested. I just kind of like, get a little kind of elastic band and make my own kind of really raw MacGyver things, like technique-wise. But yeah, it's a lot easier when you learn the proper technique. But it was fun tinkering. That's how I am. I tinker with stuff. I do things unorthodox. Coolest haircut. There are a lot of cool haircuts. Scariest, I would say, would have to be in hairdressing school, hairdressing school. It was in the barbering phase of it, and this man comes in, quite bald, but with stubbles. And one of the instructors said, "Who wants to shave his head with a straight razor?" So, like, me, I'll do it. And I was freaking out. Nobody wanted to do it at all, but I think that was probably the scariest. We do some celebrities and some high-profile people. It was pretty scary to do them because your work's going to be immortalized on camera. But I think the scariest thing is I never did foils before at this point in my career. And a woman from the Weather Channel comes in and asks for foils. I did with a cap and stuff, old school. And I was young. I wasn't too young, but anyway, she says, "Don't worry about it. I'll be okay." But I says, "You're on the Weather Channel. You're gonna be a camera. Don't worry about it." So that's probably the scariest, but also the most rewarding because she loved it. It forces you to just kind of, dig in and be creative. When you're green, you grow. When you're ripe, you rot. Really. So the best part of my job is it's changed actually because first it was to make people happy. I think that was more of an acceptance thing earlier on, but now it's being able to be creative and to help people. It's not about the beauty, it's about them talking to me and helping them. It's really pretty amazing. You get to know the human condition, the human spirit, what scares them, what the concern, and I find that I enjoy that more than the actual work itself. It just comes, I mean, I do hair as a byproduct of, I'm enjoying what the interaction, and you just get to know how people are, and we're all the same, you know, fears and inspirations, and it's pretty cool. We're pretty much the same, and that's what I think value most about that. We're just, you know. Initially, when a client comes in the salon, or a potential, or just a walk-in, or a new appointment, or referral, you get this kind of like separation of, okay, they're a client, and you don't know where they're at. You know, you kind of get the vibe from them, but after a while, you forge a connection with them, almost like a friend. I mean, I can honestly say our clients are family, friends. I've watched little people that can barely get on my chair into university, and I'll grow up and see all the stages. So that's something that separates Seven Hair Salon from a lot. We just involve people's lives without getting creepy and sticky about it. It's more like, you know, from afar you get to see evolution of people, and it's amazing. It's like watching your kids grow, and you know, certain clients have tragedies that happen in their lives, and you're there for them. You hear them out. So it goes beyond hair cutting. It goes beyond a job, you know, and that's probably why I'm still doing this. My advice earlier on in my career would be, for people that wanting to get into this profession, would be go in it for the right reasons. I mean, you gotta be creative. I mean, I went in for the wrong reasons because it was a secure thing my dad did. But when I see other people doing it, that are doing it because they want to do it, it's a passion, it's creativity. What I suggest for new people is not to do it for that pat on the back, like, hey, you're good, I need to help you, I need to fix you. A lot of hairstylists are very, very, I want to get killed for this, but a lot of low self-esteem, I think, and just to help people make, you know, am I okay, did I do good? I mean, maybe I'm generalizing a little bit, but I think deep down we want to be accepted. So we do those type of things to be accepted and to make people feel good. And then beyond that, it is to help people in a real organic and truthful way. So advice, love your job. Don't expect to make a lot of money unless you own your salon. And even then, you know, I'm rebranding, so I have a lot of growing pains myself, so money's not going to fly in. If you want it to, it will. So what you put into it is what you get out. You just got to be on.